Come on. Oh, I'm live. Holy moly. Okay, I've been having trouble with slow internet, so some of these are not loading, and I just managed to get some pretty matted up hair. I got bedhead. I'm trying to fix that right now. Anyway, singing, I can't do anything about we cut something studios. Jeez, I know I can't think right sometimes. It's just like I get, and the older I get, Atlantis. Okay, there we go. Atlantis Studios. So there's gonna be some paperwork and other things involved there, and I'm not so sure I'm gonna get that far. So it's kind of like a back burner. Um, and some things have to kind of be settled before I can do anything about that. So this is after Mia Lueth, okay, and today is still 12/24/2022, where I am. It's 3:18 p.m. Um, at Eastern Seaboard, U.S. So I know that who are having some serious bad situations, okay, and at certain points, there's just a limit to how much I can do about it. However, I can pray through Christ, though. And that means that people in other countries may be affected by prayer. And a lot of people don't really realize how effective it actually can be. Um, but I want everybody to remember 988 in the US. Well, uh, it's for whatever. Okay. I mean, obviously, gun and stuff, 911. Yes, everybody hates the police until they're the ones who put their lives on the line. And kind of pissed me off a little bit. Just as a human, it is a little difficult to keep losing my trust, which is sad because I'll give it straight up front, but I'm not a total dumbbell though. I am compared to Jesus, but pretty much everyone is almost that way. Okay, so God Cares Ministries, as far as I know, I did say I would leave it. I'd wait 3 months past the first to see if things start coming together. But that doesn't depend on me. So I do specialty when it comes to that. Left-handed path, okay, right. And so I'm not trying to trick anyone or convince anyone or make people believe something that's not real on purpose at all. So there are ways to check spirit and all these other kind of things, but sometimes it takes more than just one person. And sometimes when things need to be resolved, sometimes left-handed path needs someone who is completely and totally just impartial. Okay. Some of us are able to do that. And when I can, I do. But that's pretty much, I've done a good bit of that. And so I gotta take a break from it. I really have to. Yeah. So I'm just gonna wait and find out. Um, some things, you know, as much as you might be able to quicken them or make them more slightly more efficient. Um, due time, anyway. Which I know sucks for people in really shitty situations, but did you get yourself there? Because if you did, then you just know. All right. Let's try not that again. Um, I have been. I have another product review here. I think maybe I already showed it. I I can't really tell. I don't really care if I look like a total nerd bag or something, like out of fashion or whatever. I can't afford fashion. Yeah, I don't. I stopped being able to afford fashion a long time ago. But yes, hockey people. Mhm. I'm like a small satellite of Winnipeg. All right, but you know, go Jets. Um, I check in every once in a while and I get the scores, and but because I really this is so absolutely it is. I know a lot of people but I try to stay away from the smartphone for as long as I could because I could keep my clamshell phone tight to my body, all kinds of they fit in pockets, you know. This on the other hand, I know, but then so now there's fashion industries like, oh hey, yeah, we go. It isn't a very useful situation for me. And the other situation is it, it really a lot of space. It's a free government phone. Okay. And I can tell everyone, no, 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 no. I freaking needed it. Yeah, badly. Okay. Right. Like badly. Um, it has been extremely useful because I plenty of doctors on here. Right? Like if I pull up my I got one from Shanghai. I couldn't hear it, so I hung up. No. Yes, hello. Probably getting Shanghai. I don't care. But if I look at my um oh god. All right. Ah, there's a number I need to delete. Oh. Dead dead person. I get two. I'm sorry, Anne. There was a woman who uh, was very loud, vivacious, high energy, and with drugs and alcohol. But some of it was, you know, her living circumstance, and she had a son. And, you know, some of us who knew her knew that the living circumstance was not that great, and her. I mean, she really was a very attentive and caring mother. So, you know, just people kept trying to encourage her, hey, it's not, you're not in a good situation, But it's hard sometimes. Some people, it's just, I don't know. Um, I think that the people closest to her just keeping quiet about it. Um, but it could have been an overdose. But no matter the case, it's still, yeah, tough because my whole thinking was, okay, well, pray for her son, okay, because she was the more attentive, caring parent, and so the child is now left. Yes, so pray. I mean, but I'm going to delete a dead person. I have another one I gotta do. It's not come really. And then there's Ray. Oh, and this lady's dead too. Okay, Ray. I moved into 2-bedroom townhouse with my friend Ray. Uh, he had some issues with schizophrenia, and that wasn't something that he hid from people. So, I mean, that's all out in the open. I'm not, you know, saying something that he and other people wouldn't say. And so, you know, it definitely is a struggle for some people. It really is. So during COVID, so when he started getting worse. Right, just moved a couple townhouses over, and so he had company. But he passed away this year too, and his family is taking hits left and right. Everybody, yeah, yeah. So you know, pray for the Gordon Moran family. But I gotta delete that person. There's another one, but I'm not ready to delete that one yet. So there's a range of emotions that happen, and um, there, his family, another person died, and then a car accident that killed the other Mia, but she was brought back. She came back, and so that is a story at some point I will ask about. But I wanted to make sure that she had gotten home and settled and get everybody. I'm not, they just need time. So I haven't really pushed or anything. But um, she has she has a full death experience. So it all that I was told, and I really wasn't getting. There are times you just don't do that. Younger Mia, she's 16. That's why I say just Dr. Lueth. Then how's that? She thought that Jesus was the one who brought her to the emergency room. And Jimmy, she went, shot trauma by the helicopter, but she doesn't recall any of that. So it would be an interesting story. I get a little more information, but all thoughts and prayers because, you know, I doubt festivities are really what they're trying to do. But who knows? They could all be getting drunk right now. As long as they all stay in one area, it'll be fine. Yeah. So sometimes, yes, alcohol is okay. Sometimes, if you don't have an issue. So they're dead people. But other than that, it's mostly doctors. Like I can't, I can't take it anymore. It's just so, yeah, labs, just, doctors. I'll see one, and then another one will, say something that contradicts a different one, and I'll say, well, I was talking to my such and such. Well, I've been at this longer. Oh my God. Why? Right. That's not healthcare. No, it isn't. So everybody on planet Earth freaking gonna get a free ego fucking check for free, like it or not. Well, I'm not gonna deal with it. So I'm running out of people who give a shit. Uh, yeah, so in terms of pain management, this time, this is also flying monkey, and this is like two 2 grams, I think. But I got the 3 gram one, and it lasted me more than a month. So I got the smaller one because I don't really want to be smoking it. I don't, but trying to experiment with CBD and I'm just not gonna do it. So this is like pretty much as close as can happen in terms of right now. But like I said, the delivery method. But I think it's CBD that's helping me move it anti-inflammatory, and I can move more, which helps because then I can stretch, and stretching helps. But a little bit of muscle atrophy, so my mobility is just kind of these days. Um, but my thoughts on that are just I'm only thinking medical, trying to get some pain relief, which I have been working that out. Um, so yes, I have been trying to sing. I can't. Um, yes, no, I can't hit first soprano. I can't. Yes, I don't even. It's just different. But also the way that I hear, and I do have minor hearing loss for a person my age. You go to a lot of concerts, loud places, so which some of them are difficult for me being sound sensitive sometimes, but I do it anyway because some things I don't let stop me. Some things I don't. And so I've been trying to make sure I have some kind of singing voice. It's not totally blech. But this thing, yes, it. I'm sure I can fit what I need. I might just carry both. I don't even care. It's just I feel like I carry a backpack around, just walk around the streets, have a first aid kit and some freaking holy water and whatever the hell else. I mean, yeah, it's just nuts. Yeah. So I'm getting a little tired of it. I'm sure a lot of people are. So yeah, it's really just this one better be good. Um, so I do warm ups when I want to sit down and just sing something that I know I'm going to sing. I do warm ups, and so one of the warm up songs that I do is Bare Naked Ladies. The phone rings, it's early, it's 7 o'clock. You said sorry I woke you, but I just had to talk. You know, last night, remember when I tried to choke you? I didn't mean it, I was drunk, it was only a joke. You should know that by now. Meds, dry, winter, not enough spit. Some people say you can hand over matter thing. Like, think about saliva. Let me show you a neat trick. I know, but it doesn't work on everybody. So, if you have chemical issues, mm-hmm. It's not that those can't be healed. It's just, right. Anyway, um, yes, I've been brushing my hair now for 45 minutes because I kind of just try to get as much sleep and rest as I possibly can. Because that's the best thing I can do. Um, but I know there's been some confusion about a few things, but a lot of that's getting cleared up. But I'm basically vacation style for a long time. I don't care what anyone else is doing. Some of them like need to get, like tranquilizer, get their brain stop going. But yeah, a few too many in my head. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Right. I'm like, oh, I'll let him in my head. They'll never do that again, though. Like, never do it again. Um. So, yes, I do strange things in front of, talk to basically myself. I do it live. And so, in case anybody I know is online wants to say hello, you can. Um, I'm done. I'm done being a student for a while. A lot of it's just review for me, but certain things happen in turn. So something good news coming, but something has to happen in turn. So I have to wait. That's kind of how this is happening a little bit for some things. I'm okay with that, but these medical treatments and hospital stuff that I go to is just, I'm just done with it. Yeah. quite literally can't take it. Mm-hmm. Right, but people may not understand what that's like. Um, so comes the hardship and other kind of things that can be in a person's life is they just don't have a support system. Sometimes they do it to themselves, but sometimes not. Just the way things happen sometimes. So, what's that weird feeling in my thing again happening? Oh, I don't know. It feels like something's like moving, but there isn't anything too weird there, except for weird webbing. I don't know. Some kind of anomaly or something. Hard to tell. People react to me in such interesting ways. That's why I interact so much. Yeah, that is why but with the hair, like I said, anybody who is growing hair, if you decide to get a bunch of it cut off, consider donating it to cancer wigs or charity wig place. Um, my last bunch of hair went to Wigs for Kids. Locks of Love. So mine's gonna grow a bit more, hopefully. Yeah, guitar. No, I'm still not quite up to picking up my guitar yet. Oh, yeah, I had some difficulty, but I've been having more stability in my left hand, so I'm hoping that it's just like muscle memory, and I pick up my guitar and it won't be an issue. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I kind of need to do it. It's like a thing with me. It's not right if I don't. Yeah, it's just something's not right. Yeah, so pick up the guitar. So I've been trying to kind of figure out how all this is working post surgery, right? Oh no, I know. Don't get into knife fights with people. That's not what happened. Yeah. Although I have been stabbed once. Yeah, that's a whole story. I have stories like that. And people tell me, you should write a book. I'm like, well, I don't have time. I'm living my life. That's what I'm doing. Yes. So, but illness is just, blech. I just had it. I'm done. I'm so done with it. I can't like handle being in the house like this all the time. And it's, but I have, by doing, touting the virtues of coping mechanisms. So I can't say, I guess I can because I'm doing it, but this is an unpleasant experience for someone like me. Yeah, I really don't dig being all cooped up all the time. No. So yes, active person. So it's just like when, I got slowed down so bad. It was just awful, painfully awful. But by the time COVID hit, I'm like, that's nothing. This is nothing, everybody. All right. It'll be all right. I've been able to have some chuckles at myself recently, which is also good. That's a good sign. I'm totally Yep, brain farting. And it's the other thing. It's just like, all right, anybody, yeah, I need to know what the hell. Mm, yeah, what kind of spell? Yes, there's more than one spell that was cast on me without my, yeah. But now I want my free will and my wings back, please. Thank you. Yes, that would be good. Oh, and my good habits. And some people need to not be so curious about some of the things that happen sometimes. And yes, yes, it's just, I don't know. My God, must be crazy. Why? Exactly. This many years, no sex? Fuck you. Yeah. People are just like, what? Yeah, I'm like, eat shit. And that's how I feel about it sometimes. I'm being honest and truthful. Although I don't do that, especially in company that's not like totally like, yeah, known hockey friendly. Because known hockey friendlies sometimes talk all kinds of nasty shit to each other. Yeah, so yeah, we know. So it's not for kids. No, no, it is not. But well, that's a part of the fun, though. See, for some of us, right? Like that kind of stuff. But I have not been doing that of late uh, because I just don't care. Mm, I need a vacation, an actual vacation. I almost made it to Turks and Caicos. That, somebody was an emergency. Drunk people wrecking up my life. I'm getting tired of it. That's the point. It's like I don't go like they're just every. Yeah, I've been drunk, so mm-mm. I'm not gonna say I haven't. Public spectacle. Here's a story. I might as well daily diary too, so I don't forget. Yes, all these things. I'm trying to get it all taken care of as efficiently as I can. But yeah, there's some I don't know, telepathic assholes or something that just refuse to leave me alone. I'm not really sure exactly, but yeah, I'm gonna need that taken care of. hmm Way too many people in certain conversations. I didn't invite them coming at me, and also there's other people his name is Mia. So Dr. Lueth. Okay, yeah. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, here we go. When I was in college, had some friends, and occasionally you would go places, and we all decided. Some of us decided that we would go to Tijuana, just for fun, shit giggles, and I had no idea. Like I just started drinking pretty much whatever anybody put in front of me because yeah, I didn't have anything to do, and I'm told everybody, I'm like, I don't care, I'm gonna be the drunk asshole, get out of my way. And it happens sometimes when but yes, I'm usually responsible when I get tired of it sometimes. So it's like, no, get wrecked. Right. Well, yeah, that did happen. But I remember certain things. Like I remember some of it. There were pictures. I remember singing. I remember car ride. I remember a lot of dusty stuff and other things. But I remember being sat on by a really big dude. Yeah, and everybody trying to get in the car. I'm like, I can't. Like, I can't fit. So you have to just sit on me. Like 200 pounds. Oh, God, help me. Please. Yeah, so, but I woke up on the plane home and grabbed my butt. And I just said really loud, why does my ass hurt? And everybody in the plane has no idea, but everybody heard me. My friend got to tell me the story about the tattoos that a couple of us got. Yeah, some sleep bomb, but it has since been removed. But, yep, on the plane. Why does my ass hurt? Real loud. Mm-hmm. But it was hysterical hearing the whole story. I'm like, gee, I'm glad I missed some. I'm glad I missed some of that. Because I kept taking naps, so I don't know. drink nap. It was fun. Nobody got hurt, but two of us got tattoos. And the other person, hers was so terrible. It was so bad. It was bad, one in the sense of like how foul and nasty it was. Don't ask me. Drunk people do things, right? But it was also not entirely done artistically. So, I remember things like that. And that's one of my favorites. So I don't drink like that. Really. No, but there are people who, like, I know, but people go separate ways. And sometimes this communication just stops, But that is one fun story. The other one was my gay friend Brad. I just call him my gay friend Brad. Not because you just have to understand. It's just what people could probably tell. I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know. He had to go off and live his life, which is fine. But we were in Costa Rica, and that was a trip for school, college, biodiversity, and like field, and yeah. Well, I'm a shutterbug, so photography wise, it was just fantastic for me. And I'm kind of a birder. Well, I love animals, but I seem to notice birds the most. So, yeah, seeing birds that like emerald kingfish you can't see here and other kind of things. So that was kind of cool. But I don't have a life list. Like I don't really write them down. But I do kind of like to watch wildlife. I do. But we got many of us started out. I mean, we're in some way deep forest, kind of little alcove. No electricity, total gigantic storm. So everything a little rustic too. So, but 2 cheap bottles of 2 bottles of cheap Mexican tequila. And yeah, there were people smart enough to quit. But some of us stuck in for the second bottle just because. But my my friend Brad, we were sitting outside just laughing and being drunk. And then he just gets up. Okay. Now it's a full bright moon. All right. And like it was not cloudy at that point in time. So, which was glowing in the dark. He didn't want anybody to see him because he had to puke. So he crawled into this bush, thinking nobody could see him. Like he was like, "Yep." Then he was just this shining, yeah, like he was glowing white. Everybody, people could see. He's like, "Oh my god, I know they can hear me." Like, 2 people just stop and watching the bush. Okay. But there was a lot of weird kooky stuff like that with him. And yes, glowing white things. It's just hard to explain. But yeah. He was sure he was well hidden. It's just like I can pretty much see if I can see you. I'm pretty sure people walking down the path are going to be able to. Yeah, he figured it out. But yes, that was a rough day for me because I also had like a cold or some kind of weird like temporary bug or something, and so I didn't really know, and I dehydrated myself pretty badly. That was no good. And then the next morning I had to get up, and the hand-sized spiders that are in Costa Rica is hanging out. Yeah, like I could take a shower later, and spiders, it's occupado. I don't want to fuck with the hand-sized spider. But I had to go up a volcano. And there were a few of us who were trailing behind. It's just, oh my God, help. But, water and other things. There's some things you can do to help yourself out there. But, my shoes kept getting stuck in the mud. Like, and then I'm standing with my white sock. Yeah, eventually I just took off my shoes and lifted up barefoot. Yeah. But I felt better on the way down. I felt fine, but there were a few of us. It was a tough go in the morning. Jeez Louise. Yes, way too hungover. And there's always way and the super fueled Costa Rican blend coffee. It's like 10W30. 1 cup, that's all you need. You go 2 days. Pretty much. It's like super power coffee. I used to make fun of my dad. He liked to make coffee in one of those uh, coffee presses, and he would put the serious dark roast in there and make this coffee. And so when I'd be at the house, just if I needed, I call it front lines coffee. It's like, yes, you give the people who are going to go on the front lines. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, juice them up with this. Good God Almighty. Yes, it was kind of like triple espresso, like regular everyday coffee, triple espresso. And you just, yeah, but anyway, coffee in Costa Rica and places where we were was pretty supercharged and thick. Like it was a cup of coffee kind of thing. Uh, yeah. And so climbing mountain, feeling like that, it's like, yeah, this is punishment enough. Yeah, like this is punishment enough. Try to get to the top of all the volcano, and everybody else is all, you know. There's a few of us that like, holy shit, we're so stupid. Like we just should have stopped. But that happens sometimes. The Costa Rica trip was very interesting. There were a lot of funny, interesting things that happened. And the we were like a half hour away from somewhere. Um, Ginormous, huge tree in the road. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot. People cut this one, right? So we had to take a detour. It was a 4.5 hour detour. You go all the way around the other side. But but I especially enjoyed the attack of the of the coatis. That happened when we had to stop because trying to figure out a different way around that we were going. Talking to some of the people, the coatis just start coming out of nowhere and climbing on cars and people. Yeah, people. I've never ever heard of that before, but I got to see it. So it's like Kwani just climbed up that guy and jumped on. Very friendly. Yes, they're very friendly. Mm, um, so I got really good pictures that day because basically just climbing, getting into things. Mm, um, but yeah, I guess some of the best pictures I've taken when I had time with the proper kind of camera was in Costa Rica. So that was good time. I've met a lot of interesting people in my life, which needs to improve. Right. It really does. I can't handle waiting rooms anymore. I can't do it. Ah, I can understand why some medication because I've taken some. It's been, yeah, fantastically helpful. But I don't know. I've reduced a lot of it, and as far as I'm concerned, mm, some of it, yeah, but some of it, no. I'm, I'm not gonna be around in a freaking hospital. I need my money back. Yeah, because see, I had actually plans to do stuff I always wanted to do. But yeah, I ran out of money. And that's what happened. Yeah, it happens. I shouldn't have, but I'm not going to bitch and complain about that. Hmm. Well, you learn how to measure people up sometimes. Yeah. So I might be a bit too cautious for some people's taste, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten to the point it's just like, why is it so damn hard to run a charity? Hmm. I don't know. Other people want to sit online and bitch and complain. But don't. Some people who are like me, we find needs and we try to, yeah, do in proper alignment to receive the good news. But what would I know? Yeah, I don't care anymore. I just don't. I kind of like don't care. But yes, angels will sometimes talk to people, everybody, and there's different definitions of what an angel is. Ah, geez. Yeah, my hair. There's a lot of it. So it's a lot of maintenance. So I sometimes just skip it because I don't know, laying around in bed. I mean, I try to get up and do things, but mm, I seem to need a whole lot of rest. So I don't really. I listen to my body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if it just ends up that way, it ends up that way. But I always have a little bit of trouble, um, the way that it gets, like it's still dark at 7 o'clock in the morning. For me, that's just I I tend to wake up early. I mean, if I'm gonna wake up early, it's usually early. You know, I just try and get up and do things, or I don't know. Which is technically good sleep hygiene. Uh, yeah, funny stories. I know I was a little bit of a little bit, a tiny little bit of a hellion when I was younger. Mm, I recall I when I uh, signed up, went to the Navy recruiter when I was younger. My friends, two of them, both male. One was like my boyfriend for a little while, but we decided we all were gonna. I mean, me as a female, it kind of had good separate ways, but we decided to all like buddy buddy, and well, one of them didn't pass, but the other one did. So he went to Michigan. I wouldn't be able to go to Michigan because I'm female. But we all, one of them worked at um a country club and had keys. Yeah, well, obviously pool. Me, I'm my own first one in. Yeah, I don't care. We were riding around golf carts, and this is yet another example of just like, geez, fellas trying to kill me. Yes, decided to somebody all in, yeah, fun and excitement just got all into. Oh, okay, we're gonna like ramrod each other. Yeah. Except one of them was not like a cart that could take a side hit without, yeah, tipping over. So yes, figures I'm doing. Yes, then I get, it rolled over, and the thing rolls over me, and yes, like it sprained my ankle because it got stuck that way, and then me and it, because we were started rolling down the hill, and I end up in sticker bushes at the bottom. It's just, I just can't do it anymore. Oh God. Yes, me. I had, and then right, I had to walk. It's a long story, but yes, that was the antics when I was a younger person. hmm But those kind of things is like, Stop trying to wreck me up. I like to have fun, but jeez, Christmas. Ah, yeah, it's like, mm, mm, yeah, that was, it was fun until that happened. And then, yeah, I had raspberries all up my stomach because, like, I finally got tossed out of the, rolling cart, but it was like dewy. So the grass, which was very slick because of the way it was yeah, sliding down, heading towards sticker bushes. Yes, on my stomach. So, woof. Yep, raspberries, my boobs, like, yeah, my bra was toast. I'm not kidding. I was so I had to walk back with a tarp. Mm, I was just not particularly. It was funny, okay, but it caused me a lot of problems. Pulling like stickers for me for a good day. Um, but I remember a lot of people doing, you know, things when we were younger, and I've done some dangerous things, but I did all right. Just sometimes it pays to be a little smarter. Um, like urban surfing. When you're in the country, it isn't. It's just car top surfing. Yeah, car top surfing, man. Yeah, well, but but in the country, kind of road. Mm-hmm. Well, so you gotta get low. That's all I can tell. Just get low. I don't want to encourage people to do things, but sometimes it's okay to have a little fun. Yes, this is okay too. Well, um, well, I gotta get my paperwork together. It's just I'm getting stupid about it. I'm kind of ticked off. Yeah, I need like two other people. I don't know why it's so hard to find volunteers. It's like Tide. I don't know. Somebody accused me of being a hoax. Like, do you know what hoax means? No, I'm a real live living human being. No, I'm not hoaxing anybody. I'm a real life living human being. This is true. I'm a female, also true. 50, also. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, some things it's like, no, I'm not a hoax. I'm also not a scammer. Yeah. And, trying to figure out the best ways to even attempt to keep charity money from being, yes, used by idiots, which I can definitely testify to in court at any point in time if necessary. Because it's wrong. Hmm. That would be why. But me, no. I make sure that it goes exactly where it needs to go. So if it's a veterinary situation, it would I would talk to the vet office and pay them. There would not be any okay situation like that. I mean, so anybody who really was trying to do some things would have difficulty. But I'm just trying to keep it safe because I mean, it does need to be funded. And I haven't given up on any of that. I mean, Mm, um, I'm getting used to. I don't like it, but I'm getting used to living a bit more sloppy. It bothers me a little because I'm usually more clean and organized. I need all my good habits back. I don't know what happened, to be honest. Okay, but I do know it was like this. There was no possible way, any kind of. Oh yeah, you're gonna. Are you gonna? What? Ooh, what kind of finger movements am I doing? Am I giving a secret sign? Somebody want to break this down, y'all? Yes, back. Okay. Yes, all the way back. Somebody, I know. I'm just sorry. Well, no, I am gonna be an asshole because I'm 50 years old and I've been wanting to get married since like in my 20s. So everybody, just shut the fuck up. Yes, the ones who've not been married and want to get to be married. Don't care how anybody does it. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not a Buddhist because I'm not a dualist. But mm, um, it's kind of simple. Some things are kind of simple. So I was trying to listen to you have put out. It's at it's under Mia G uh, on Soundstage, and it's older, but trying to determine where my vocals are. So at least I know for I mean I've gotten used to starting lower for everything, which yeah helps me out because there's some things well like the US national anthem is one of them. Okay. If I start too high, I can't hit that. And the rocket's red glare. I can't hit it if I start too high. So all I have to do for that song is just start lower. Oh, say, can you see? I don't have one of those anymore. Yeah. So I'm trying to get used to different voice. And things I like to sing are sometimes, I don't know, different. But I was talking about warm up songs. The other one, I sing, I sing to Jesus a lot. Jesu meine Freude, meines herzlich weiter. I can't sing it right yet because I have to change parts. Okay, I used to be able to sing it better. Having trouble with that. So there's a like low alto part that I have to do it, but I do sing to Jesus. Mhm. Jesu meine Freude, meines herzlich weiter. I can't get some movement. Um, there could be damage from I have to get sliced open by a Pens fan. Damn it. Pens fan. Just my luck. Hockey people will understand. Yeah, but anyway, could be some damage. Um, but there's some paralysis, so trying to work that. It gets a little frustrating sometimes. That used to be one of my warm-up songs. Um, trying to think. Turn around, look at what you see. Yes, Christopher Hammer, Lamal, right? The Never-Ending Story. I still love that movie. I know it's right, right? But I felt like I was stuck in the bog of sadness for a really long time. Ah. Yeah, ugh. Ugh. Help me. I don't know how that happened. Okay, I really don't. Um, it would be nice to know some things, but I'm not too curious about certain things. So I'm hoping that muscle memory for the guitar, since I haven't had any real bad anything like my body, you can't really see it. It's kind of like a tremor, but it's sort of hard to see sometimes. So I'm not like, but I can feel it, and sometimes my muscles don't always move the way they want to. So it's easier for me to pinch a nerve or some other kind of crap. It's just painful, but it happens. So I don't want to be trying to go back surgery. I'm gratefully losing weight, but I can't. Certain types of exercise. Yeah, I need water. I need pool. I'm a water person, and I need a pool. I mean, I've needed one. I've been trying to, right, get there. Yes, for a long time. Everything I consider is like, what is available to me? Well, the best kind of exercise for me, yes, swimming. Hi, it's true. Okay, but the wise, like $100 a month. Not right now. I might, and getting a ride. So I can put that out there. I mean, that's how I'm gonna. Yep, that's the only way it's gonna happen for me. I've known this for a long time. Plus, yeah. So I can swim a mile or two a day easy. Which is good exercise. And so it's kind of what I'm aiming at. So I mean, one way or the other, it'll happen. I mean, just keep aiming there until it does. Really. So things I have to be more careful with. It just is, trying to track meds, like trying to develop a habit. Okay, I, it it takes a little while, and I'm kind of really ticked off that my good habits went away. Just but so I just do what I can when I can. I've gotten to the point I just am not too worried about certain things. Like, yeah, I just want to freaking reduce the amount of doctors I have to see all the time. Yeah, I'm tired of that. I really am. And that's the other thing is a lot of people aren't reporting ailments because they're just done tired of it. And they're trying to treat themselves other different ways. Right. So I don't know. People in the U.S. should have the right to do that. Well, I'm not going to argue about certain things when it comes to health insurance, but dental, okay? Yes, having tooth issues can become deadly quickly. Okay. So, yeah. So, expanded coverage, there's that going to happen soon in the state of Maryland. There had been a pilot program for about a year, but now it's uh, approved for Medicaid and Medicare. So there is expanded dental coverage. If you need an extraction, you need an extraction. You need it like soon. Otherwise, you could infect. This kind of infection can cause harm to blood and bone, and then, yes, other things. So it can damage your heart too. Right. This is why I, believe in helping people, right? Cover that and having, $500 some kind of allowance for, yes, emergency stuff that oral surgeons, and some of them can be really expensive. Because I've had, yes, I have been yanked and pulled at and every which way, kind of, right, almost died. Because I couldn't afford a dentist. And don't anybody tell me I wasn't trying. Because I was on the donated dental list and I was on the West Cecil, but then they closed it down. So there's some people, okay, you want to analyze shit, all right? Make sure you know how to analyze it correctly from the user level. Otherwise, start to become suspect as to your motives, is what I'm saying. But that's for mine. I'm just trying to volunteer. And apparently that's an issue. I mean, I don't know and I don't care. Sometimes it's just like, whatever, people. Yeah, I'm just going to go lie down for a really long time. If I die that way, then fine. Yeah, I'm just not particularly happy about certain things. So I know that there are two things that have been taken care of, done and done, both closed and sealed. So once a day helps even. So I do it, but I'm working on serious, like, no stress. Okay, some people need the stress too, but some people are trying to just take care of themselves because nobody else will. I don't have family that does that shit for me. There are people who don't have that. So by the time I was 35, I was already like fully responsible for a lot of stuff that I had to learn really quickly. And so there are people who actually earn responsibilities and are responsible because they do it. But for me, I kind of have to do this interesting little trade off with creative mind and other kinds of things. But I got used to doing it, so I can switch in and out of it pretty easily. But not when I got too many love spells cast on me, which is, I had there's too much stuff. Okay, so you're trying to do the death kill here. All I can tell you is, anyone getting frustrated because you don't think stuff works, well, this is why you do it through Christ. Okay, right? Some of you have been doing this to yourselves and then you forget, and I'm not going to be all up in your dumbness sometimes. Okay, it's not fair. Right? Because they're just complacently happy there. So be it. But I'm not, like, for someone like me having to be in the house and not really have energy to do stuff, it's like really hard to take. Hard to take. all the things that I like to do, people will say, well, do things that interest you. I'm like, well, they all cost money. Plus, even if I could get them for free, I still need rides. And yes, I need to get all my medications, and then I have to, right? And then, so, never mind. And people in a really big hurry don't have patience for sick people. So, I've learned to stay away from people. I can't be around impatient people who aren't even going to give a shit. Like, yes, well, some people gotta like take meds and check stuff and like not totally go balls out 24/7. So plus I'm 50, and it's just like, oh, I've done a lot of stuff, there's a whole bunch of stuff I would do again. Some of it I just go and watch people and take funny pictures and then laugh at you with the funny pictures. Right. So all these people want to go bungee jumping. Yes, I've been bungee jumping. Delaware used to be a crane on like whatever 13 or what, I don't remember. Yeah, and that was just spur of the moment. It was like, oh god, my stomach is up here. But when it like snapped back the second time, it kind of like wrenched my back. So I haven't tried to do that. I've also jumped out of a plane. Mm. Yes, in water, which actually is pretty. Don't do that if you don't know what the hell you're doing. See, you gotta say stuff like this to people now, otherwise they're gonna sue you for. It's your fault that they're dude, not mhm, reaching their potential. Like, wow, I know. I'm afraid to say stuff. That's how it's getting. People don't want to help anybody. I am. Yeah, all the clever lawyers who, yeah, some yeah, give it up. Mhm. Humanity, folks. That's a real thing. Mhm. It's all the human. It's all humankind. You're all humankind. Let's all get that straight. All right, because that is reality. Um, it's true. Well, there's some funny stories that I at least got out. I'm sure I have more, but I'm just kind of. I will the way I don't know the way my brain works best. Um, I can stop and start projects pretty easily myself. Some people can't do that, but I can. I'm glad I can. So there's some stuff that's on the back burner, but yeah, I really kind of want to know. Oh, well, wait, whose original creative idea was open the box? Yeah, mine. And there are people who would be able to state that. So that's a huge deal. Thief, any lawyer could take this case and win because I got everything I need to do it myself. So I'm not negotiating, and someone thinks that I'm someone else. So get me out of your fucking stupid business, please. Okay. Some of you, I don't know, or if you're writing a movie, I'm not really sure what I'm picking up on, but no, No, I should not. Yeah, there's some things that need to shut the fuck down. And some of that involves me, but that's all my intellectual property. And it's a pretty big deal. So, obviously there needs to be at least a sit down. I'm not going to come. No, you come to me. Well, it was standard marked. So at least the name and the logo. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I pretty much, if we were doing it that way, would own all of humankind. But that's not happening. Right. So, yeah, at this juncture, I get all my reparations pretty much. And a lot of it, yeah, it can't be monetarily recovered. So, you know, but yeah, I would say the people who've had their human rights constantly stomped on in any country that's a UN country is a little more important than what anybody is wearing or whose favorite boyfriend. Their rumor mill entertainment industry. Beware. Beware. If you need more warning than that, you probably will not live to remember the lesson. Some people don't get me involved in shit. Okay? My intellectual property. It's a huge big deal. It's in the billions, kind of, and more. Uh-huh. Yeah, it is. So, I really think, oh, were you looking for dirt on me? Oh, I'm sorry. There's none of that. Oops. I'm sorry. I didn't get dirty. So, I'm expecting much better treatment and care very, very soon. Very soon. All right. Other things going to take a little time because they'll happen in turn. So there are ways to quicken it and there are ways to expedite it, but you can't do that, right, without, yes, a Christ-like ability to shorten and lengthen time. Okay. Could be an angelic thing. I don't really know. I'm not some expert. I'm just saying these are all considerations for people. And yes, I can't really handle long distance anything relationship too much. I can for a little while, but not long periods of time anymore. So that's that too. And considering how many people have lied to me over the last 10 years, it's insane. What's the point? I'm not in a movie. Okay. I've only talked to like one or two people who are members sad card holding right or right. So what the I need every reveal. Yeah. But I need emergency out, 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 out. All the way. And that one I told Michael, the archangel. I'm not too thrilled. Because, yes, I will be needing Ray. Mercy now. So, no, it doesn't. Jeez. Well, I don't really want anybody trying to turn me into an Amazon. Thank you very much. There's some shit on people's minds that's just so gross. That's why I don't. Yeah. So it's going to get undone. Like, pronto. If I got to ask for help, I'll ask for help. Yeah. I've been patiently waiting. So we'll see what patience gets you. Too many trying to manipulate me, and I'm really kind of pissed off about it. Get it? And that's why it pays to know yourself really well. No, nobody's going to be trying to break my mind. And right, oh, you want the genius mind? Well, you're going to have to treat the genius mind shitload better. Or I forget to give everybody warnings. I mean, some of the things that have happened, come on now. I don't go looking for husband material in the gutter. I don't know why I gotta rescue fuckers all the goddamn time, so I'm done with it. Somebody else can go be a hero and leave me alone. All right? Let's get that all figured out. Okay? Oh, yeah, I don't know, a couple months ago. It was Fleet Week. I'm a human woman, hot-blooded. I couldn't get down to Fleet Week. All the international sailors. Come on! Ah! It's not fair. No, I'm not kidding. Everyone. Who cares? I'm clergy. Still, great. Have a libido. Well, for a little while. Some of you. Wow. That's what I'm saying. It's like, men, look, you gotta get hold of your own sometimes. And ladies, yes, I am not one of those kind of females who will just go for the jugular in any kind of relationship. Really, there's some stuff just. It's not because wrong or right, it's because of the damage it does to you that you don't realize. But screw everybody. I was just hoping to try and get you all, hey there, right? Holy Jesus. Just agree with Jesus. It starts to roll through there. Any of that other crap, it better not bother me. You better keep them out of my life unless I ask. Okay, yeah, we live victoriously. Okay, but it's very clever illusionist. And yes, mind tricksters, other types don't break anybody out of jail. including angels. So if there's anyone innocent, well, maybe somehow they won't be there. Who knows? Yeah. So I appreciate everyone, but I really do kind of need something I'm not even going to discuss. Someone knows. Well, that's a step in the right direction. No, I'm not particularly happy. Not because I'm always disappointed. That's not the case. And don't anybody be coming to me with stupid words. I don't care if somebody's disappointing me. Who the fuck are you? And come say it to my face. That's the other thing. It's like rich people. Rich trying to use me for free. Like it's like I'm fucking some kind of like special, elite phone for you or something. Whoa, Nelly. Trust me. Out of everybody I've ever really met and been around, I'm the one with the least dirt. Skip that. Right on by. Okay? I'm tired of movie head. Whatever's being broadcast to me, or to whatever. Somebody figure out how to make sure it's not bothering me. Okay? But, I mean, nobody really gets to walk around with precious indignation in this world as it is today. Nobody does. So, if somebody puts me in something I don't freaking know, automatically, someone else gets it. Okay? I'm not anybody's freaking emergency alarm or anything. There's certain things I just don't even bother trying to explain because it just takes too much effort and energy. But energy suckers better find their way far away from me. Okay? If I have some, I'll share some. If I don't, go away. I do not agree. Right. It's getting smoothed over. Some things are going to happen more quickly, easier. But me, I have a hardship. And I've been in emergency status this whole time. But yet, because, right, what could possibly be wrong? Well, there's a big long list, including your rape and torture of me and human rights constantly being stepped on. Constantly. Yeah. Getting a little tired of that one. Anyway. Everybody is going to see a lightning of spirit. Okay? It's also called mercy. Been wanting to get married for so long. Exactly. I don't know what it is. I'm like, I didn't think I was that bad. I'm not that bad. Well, you gotta get to know me. That's why I prefer that people just identify who you are to me. Okay. Right. I don't need anybody like secret married people in my freaking life. Okay. It bothers me. Makes me nervous. Don't like surprises. Oh, because people choose surprises that like quite literally kill me. Thanks, but no thanks. Right. I appreciate surprises like nobody's business, but there are some things that just are no get away from me. So I'm out, out, out. I don't belong to them. So they can't use me or complain about it. Jeez, people get sick, people get injured, people get wiped out by vicious other people. Everybody should have time to recuperate, and everybody should at least have some basic understanding of how to activate coping mechanisms. All of which are possible humankind way. So, there's that. I don't care what anybody says I'm getting married. One or the other. Mm-mm. So I don't know. There's anecdotes. A lot of it is just video diary. Some of it's I just feel like getting it out, and plus I'm gonna need it for footage at some point. So I better start feeling more like myself really, really soon. hmm But I have lost weight. Um, that's good because that's less to carry. I couldn't carry that much. I mean, it's a 235. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, yeah, I'm 5 foot. Oh God, yeah, this is crazy, crazy talk. I know, right? Then people at the what do you call it? Um, at the ATI physical therapy, like put me on the leg press, right? Yeah, and then the amount they put on there, I'm like, what the hell? What are you doing? Yeah, like, I'm here for physical therapy. I really, I don't think that's appropriate amount of weight for physical. Yeah, it's like what the hell? You trying to figure out how much I can leg press? Well, that was what you were trying to do. Yeah, I got just re-injured at one of those. So, yeah, I had to stop going. But I know. I'm like, yes, I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm not. Yeah, I'm like, whoa, jeez. Like, you think I'm training for the Olympics or something? Yeah, I kept trying to say, yeah, my mobility was not out, and I had issue with my knee twisting in, and mm-hmm, um, uh, high or what do you call it? Torn ligament in my foot, and I was supposed to try and take it easy. I don't know what they were building me up to, but it's just like, geez. Yeah, I mean, 200 pounds. What? I can actually do more than that, but I don't do that on a regular basis. I'm not like a weightlifter kind of person, but like 200 pounds. Hey, what kind of crazy ass fucking joint you people run around? Yeah, yeah, but it was. No, he was not planning on changing it for me either. So, but yeah, I haven't done huge amounts of physical therapy. I'm so tired of it. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I I can't do it. I just don't care. I can't. Like, I can't do it. I don't even care. I can't figure out something. I mean, yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Um, yeah, I just can't. Well, that's the other things. I mean, I like to I like to live with someone, but not like roommate. I mean, that I can do, but some of this other stuff, yeah, hit or miss with roommates. Anyway, but just one of those things. Yeah, deleting dead people. There's one. Some people need help doing that. And they just, somebody's got somebody's phone number, and they really shouldn't really talk to them either because one, they're dead, or they just it's a crappy relationship and they shouldn't talk to them. Yeah, that's right. Fuck with your friends' phones. Yeah, let them get mad about it. Yeah, they don't need to have that. But yeah, I can't leave dead people on my phone. It's like, oh, yeah, oh, I feel weird. I don't like having dead people's numbers on my phone. None of them are like, I don't need to save it because, like, for references or any other kind of stuff. But I'm pretty much done. I don't really care. Just juncture some things. I'm just, it's just too much, some of it. Um, but I'm not going to deal with getting attacked online for almost nothing sometimes. Um, that's not okay with me. And if I'm careful with how charity money is supposed to get handled, then oh well. I'm allowed to do that. There's no law against that. As a matter of fact, it's the right thing to do. Yeah. So, yeah, there's some people who. Another reason that, unfortunately, I've had issues with people like who I've asked maybe, okay, maybe just not talk to each other or just so on and so forth, but they lie to me about who they are at first. Yeah, and then they, try, and then they, oh, I'm actually, and that one's happened to me one too many times, which is another reason that, yeah, yeah, I'm more cautious when it comes to that kind of stuff because I don't appreciate that kind of stuff. All right, I don't. So mm-mm. It's not okay to do that, really, to someone. Yeah. Then I've had people. Then they try and change their. They get a different email and try and. Okay, well, two death threats, but one of them dumbass hockey dummy. It's if I'm calling them idiots or dummies, it's probably hockey people. I don't know, right? Because like they handle that, and like, some people are just don't even listen to her. But it is important sometimes to listen to people in case anybody catches any of this. I have enough footage, and I've been going through and looking at all that, but it's just I don't know. I'm too lonely, and it's me actually, like badly. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, I'm guessing. right? Badly hurting me. Okay. So can't have that. Prayers for me, Dr. Lueth, the Gordon Moran family, Elkton, Maryland, and any kind of high vibe you guys can, like, every kind of good high. Yep. I need a little help, please. High vibes me. Yes. Okay, well, I don't know. I think about just leaving it on so I can just pop on and be like, oh yeah, I remember this one. I don't know. It's like getting a diary and memory. It's just, I'm trying to just clear out a bunch of stuff because I just want to get it out. And I'm tired of bed and doctors and waiting rooms and angry people. Yeah. But yeah, whatever. I might just leave it up. It's 5:04. Somebody could at least help me figure out one thing. I still need information about another, but any major issue is done and closed. There's no open wound. Hearts can be filled with love. They can be unbroken. So I don't know, have the very best of love and goodness, everybody. Just you gotta be open to it. And you gotta be open to love too. That too. But yeah, I'm not gonna be connected up in certain ways. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Something happened here soon. And it isn't anything I can do right now. All right. At some point, that'll change. And it'll probably happen pretty quickly. So I wouldn't worry about too much. And to my husband, to be, I know. Don't worry. Something's getting worked out. Okay. All right, everybody. Take care. Okay. Try to be as nice as you can to each other. Sometimes that's work. Work happens.